Hey, it's Mel MacIntyre here, founder of the Feminine Edge Business Incubator and Inner Circle Mastermind. And today I want to talk to you about shifting from ego to essence. And by doing so, how you can really access your feminine edge of authentic power. Have you ever hit a big goal and felt nothing? You checked the box, you did the thing, but something inside still felt off. Like it didn't give you the juice, it didn't give you the meaning, the fulfillment, the satisfaction that you thought it would. That is one of the ways that we experience the difference between ego and essence. So let's talk about the ego, because the ego gets quite a bad rap, right? But an ego isn't bad. It's the part of you that is formed from the outside in. It's the part of you that is really designed to keep you safe, to keep you supported. We've been taught that you need to operate from that place to be successful. And that's according to our current society's expectations, the norms, if you like. But the ego is loud. The ego is noisy. The ego pushes you to prove. The ego tells you to perform. The ego drives you to perfect. Reforming perfectionist over here, so I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. The ego tells you that your worth is outside of you. It's something to be sourced externally. It gets caught up in comparison of others. And your ego is the part of you that's often searching for validation and acceptance. Essence is different. Essence whispers. Essence is quiet and it's wise and it already knows that you are already enough. And when you lead from essence, everything changes. But it's not what we're taught, right? It's not what we're taught to do, because we live in a world that's really designed by and for the ego. So let's talk about the signs and how you can know which of those operating systems that you are sourcing your energy from, which of those operating systems you're using to create your results. So if you find yourself constantly second guessing yourself, if you're performing as a leader instead of embodying it, if you find yourself exhausted from feeling like you're proving your value, that's ego. Probably no surprise, right? Essence is grounded. Essence is calm. Essence is clear. Essence is certain. It's the never-ending source of unconditional love that lives within you. You can connect it right now in any moment just by closing your eyes, dropping your energy and your attention within, connecting with your breath. It is the part of you that leads from your soul, not survival. But how can you move from ego to essence? Well, I just gave you a little example of how you can do it. How can you operate more from your heart and less from your head? I really believe that what the world needs right now is more leaders, more normal people showing up and leading from your heart and not continuing to buy into the fear-based narrative in your head. I don't know about you, but my heart feels heavy. I look at the news, I look at the wars that are going on around us, I look at the way that our leaders are behaving. And yes, part of me feels utterly lost and bereft and doesn't know what to do. But there's another part of me that knows if I show up in my light, if I show up in my leadership, if I do my work in the world to the best of my ability from my heart, knowing that I'm not always going to get it right. It's not always going to be perfect. You know, these videos, this YouTube channel that I'm building, I know that I'm not getting everything right. I'm not doing many, many takes to get it perfect. I'm just doing it. Kind of nearly almost ready, but committing to get out there and share resources and offer the support that I really believe is so needed right now, because I think we're hungry for it, right? We're hungry for another way, and we're hungry for each other. We're hungry for connection. We're hungry for community. And that is our essence. That really is that part of us that knows we're already intimately connected, each and every one of us on this planet. We're made of the same stuff. We breathe the same air. So the good news is to operate more from your essence and less from your ego. And really it's about that intentionality and being able to move between those two operating systems. And it's about integration. It's about being able to create that integration. You don't need to throw it all away. You don't need to feel like you've not been doing it right or you've been doing it wrong. You just need to come home to the real you. That's what your essence is. Your essence is who you are, who you were before the world told you who you're supposed to be based on the colour of your skin or where you were born or what your gender is or what gender you choose to identify with. You just have to come home to you, to the real you. Find a place and a space in your heart. When you lead from essence, you trust your intuition. You trust the whispers. You listen to the nudges. You let them move you. You allow inspiration to create momentum by taking action and doing it scared. You create success that nourishes you, that replenishes you, that doesn't leave you feeling burnt out and depleted and parched and empty. You stop chasing. You start radiating. This is the leadership that the world needs right now. Do you agree? This is the next level of leadership. This is the feminine edge. And if you would really love to give yourself more support around this, I have created the perfect tool for you, the perfect resource for you. I've recorded an activation to help you really move it more into your essence and less from your ego. I think you're going to love it. You can download it for free below. Just click the link below. I am Mel MacIntyre. You are magical, mystical, and meant for so much more. And I am so honoured to be your guide on this path of awakening as you become a wildly awakened woman. Until next time, please do make sure that you hit subscribe, and please do download the free resource that I've created for you. I think you're really going to love it. I definitely think it's going to make a difference, and I can't wait to see you next time.